Hello, and I'd like to welcome you all once again to the old farmhouse here on the village of Reef on the very, very west coast of the island of Lewis in the Outer Hebrides. And we're actually, the weather's been beautiful actually the last few days. Got a bit messy this morning, but it's a beautiful evening. It's a beautiful evening, and we have a small technical problem here. We're just okay. So it's been a beautiful day out there, and just before we came in, I ran up the banking to take a wee photograph of the because I'm doing the shows from the old part of the house here, and it's hard for you to imagine what's outside. So I took a wee quick photograph, and we're going to try and fly that in. It's like being in the Mediterranean, but we're actually in the Hebrides, Anyway, for those of you who have just never watched one of these shows before, we're in the old part I've got a wee cottage here, and this is the old part. And this is actually just I never changed it. It was full of rubbish, and I just sort of cleaned it up, and it's exactly the way it would have been in the 1850s, and so it's got oodles of atmosphere in here. So anyway, we'll start off with this wee song of mine. I was doing a couple of requests, and this was requested by Finlay McLeish in Durness. Hi, Finlay. Hope you're getting this loud and clear. And it's an older song of mine, but we'll have a wee go at it and see how we go on it. Hope everything works. Farmer, and he turns our tired soil, watches as the water once so cool is brought up to the boil. His tired eyes from relentless seasons burn to his every word, and all the things still left undone. Look now, there's another page, another story. Look now, there's another reason why it's hard to rest in. Sailor, and he rolls on 7 seas. He knows he won't let go till the storm has brought him to his knees. He'll keep on searching until all the shoals have gone. Not one single dream that he can sail the ship upon. Look now, there's another page, another story. Look now, there's another reason why it's hard to rest in. He is the honest man, and we all know how he's been. And we all know his story, and we've seen it on the silver screen. And though his wisdom, oh, we barely try to save, its memory it lingers, oh, and it will haunt us to the grave. Look now, there's another page, another story. Look now, there's another reason why it's hard to rest in peace. We could maybe try the global choir, could maybe try that chorus. Go on, try it. Look now, there's another page, another story. Look now, there's another reason why it's hard to rest in peace. Thank you very much, and that's my wee song, Another Story, and that's got us started on this wee beautiful Saturday night here on the village of Reef, right out on. There's nothing. We're not. The beach is about 500 miles from the house here, and there's nothing between the beach and America, which is amazing. And the weather can get so wild here. I'm going to sing a wee song later on about it, but the weather can get so wild here, and I remember the winds blowing a caravan past the window of this front room here and heading down the Macher, which is the big sandy area down towards the beach. And it probably ended up in America, so I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to do this wee song because it's kind of relevant. It's another older song of mine. And my three of my four grandparents were all Gaelic speakers, native Gaelic speakers. And that's... So although I'm speaking English, it's not my native language. Gaelic, had things been different, and my grandfathers had taught my fathers, I would be speaking Gaelic. And one of the reasons I came up to this part of the world up here in Lewis was because this was about 30 years ago. This is one of the last places where people still spoke Gaelic in their everyday lives. They spoke Gaelic and. You go to the shop and they'd speak Gaelic, and when they're working with the sheep, they'd speak Gaelic. And so I feel very angry at having lost, because my grandparents were made to feel embarrassed by their Gaelic language, and that's why they never taught their children. And I feel kind of a wee bit angry about that, because once you've lost your language, you see people sort of say, Dougie, you don't have a very Scottish accent, because everybody thinks of a Glasgow accent as being Scottish. But it's because my father learned from his father, who had learned proper English in school when he was learning. And so I feel quite sad, because once you lose your language, you lose access to all the old stories and all your cultural background, So I wrote this song, and normally I would play this on my bouzouki, but I've only got a couple of guitars up with me up on the island. So I'm going to try it on the guitar, which might just go pear-shaped, but and it's got an easy chorus. This is a chorus for the global choir, and you sing, "It's been stolen from me, taken never to return. Rendered blind, I cannot see, back along the anyway, back along the something road we come." And I'll get it. Shining road we come. That's right. Back along the shining road we come. I think that was my grandson Callum that whispered that to. I've got Jamie and Callum here as well. They're visiting. So it's been stolen from me, taken never to return. Rendered blind, I cannot see. Back along the shining road we've come. I'll do the chorus a couple of times. With my, if I can remember the chords on the guitar. Oh, it's been stolen from me, taken never to return. Rendered blind, I cannot see. Back along the shining road we've come. That's the chorus, okay? Oh, it's been stolen from me, taken never to return. Rendered blind, I cannot see. Back along the shining way we've come. No more the singing tears will fall to wash our spirit clean. Left unopened where they fall. Blind refused to see what might have been. Here comes the chorus. And it's been stolen from me, taken never to return. Rendered blind, I cannot see. Back along the shining way we've come. How can the lover's heart proclaim, once the poetry has gone? These naked words are not the same. Stranded in some place we don't belong. Here we go. And it's been stolen from me, taken never to return. Rendered blind, I cannot see. Back along the shining way we've come. No more the ancient tales to tell, words to lead our children on. Left unopened where they fell. All our timeless wisdom now is gone. And it's been stolen from me, taken never to return. Rendered blind, I cannot see. Back along the shining way we've come. This is where you sing on your own. Are you all ready up there in Global Choir Land? We've got a wee... Finn's just arrived. My friend Finn has arrived. And Jenny's in here and Callum's singing at the top of his voice. So, well, this is where you sing on your own. Okay, here we go. And... That's fantastic. I'm getting the vibe here in the old farmhouse. I nearly said the old schoolhouse. I was getting confused at a senior moment there. In the old farmhouse at Reef here. I think we should do it again because that was sounding great. We'll do it again and we'll get it a wee bit louder. We'll get it, see if we can hear it across the Atlantic over here in Reef. And it's been stolen. And so the children bear loss. Oh, hear of what's been gained and what's been lost. Oh, hear last time, and it's been stolen from me, taken never to return, rendered blind, I cannot see back along the shining way we've come. Thank you, thank you very much. Great singing, and that's my wee song about not of losing the Gaelic language. And I can sing a couple of Gaelic songs, but it's all the old stories, you know, and how can the kind of poetry that gets handed on from generation to generation. Once your language is gone, you don't have access to that, and it's quite sad. So I feel. So I'm going to do this wee song now. This is that song was a request actually. I've got a couple that was requested by a few people here. Scribbled them out earlier on. Lillian Evans in Olympia, Washington, in the USA, and Neus Inike in Zwolle in the Netherlands. Hi, Neus. I don't think I've said that right, but Neus in the Netherlands, and that was for you. And this song is a wee song. And this was Laura Swain in Kentucky requested this song, so I thought I'd give it a wee go while I was up here. It's a song I haven't sung for a while, and so like all these things, I've got that many songs. It's quite hard to keep them all in your head, but we'll give it a wee go, and we'll see how we get on. And he says I hear the music almost everywhere I go, and if I should ever lose it, well, I'd have nothing left to show. And I know I'm not the one to understand life's reckless ways. I'm just a little child believes in everything he says. And some hearts will fail with wonder, some hearts will break in two, some hearts will wait for summer just like you. And if you feel it's fading, just turn it round, face the sun. The season's never ending, time will turn, time will turn. Time will turn, time will turn. He says I know I'm wilder than anyone you've met before, and I may be standing proud or broken empty at the door, and I know I'm not the one to stand here naked center stage. Oh, I can be so gentle, or I can burn with rage. Some hearts will fill with wonder, some hearts will break in two, some hearts will wait for summer just like you. And if you feel it's fading, just turn it round to face the sun. The season's never ending, time will turn, time will turn. And I'm watching from a distance, worried for my fragile friends, but in this tamed and false existence, oh, the tragedy, it never ends. But we're all standing hopeful, every day brings something new. There are those who find their summer, those who never do. Some hearts will fill with wonder, some hearts will break in two, some hearts will wait for summer just like you. And if you feel it's fading, just turn it round and face the sun. The season's never ending, time will turn. Let's try singing on. Some hearts will fill with wonder, some hearts will break in two, some hearts will wait for summer just like you. And if you feel it's fading, just turn it round to face the sun. The season's never ending, time will turn, time will turn, time will turn. Thank you very much, and that's my wee song, Some Hearts. And I'm going to finish up now with another wee chorus song, and I hope you're getting this okay. It's always a bit of a challenge doing these broadcasts from so far away. I mean, we're up in Uig, up in Reef, and it's right out on the west side of you should go and Google it, If you go and Google it and look at the satellite picture, and you'll see the big beach out there. And but it is an amazing place, and it has an amazing kind of history all around here. And it was occupied by lots of the names around here are Viking names, because it was settled by Viking farmers way back in fact, just along on the end of the beach there, they discovered a burial ground, and they found a Viking princess buried with all her jewellery just along the beach there. So it's quite an amazing place. So this is a song that I wrote because in the winter time, or in the autumn time, because there's no trees on the island, the winds are just so strong that you just couldn't leave the house. It would be a dangerous thing to go out and leave the house, and many a time I've tried and been beaten back. And but what's great about that, the winds up here on Lewis, is because there's nothing between here and America, so the winds are just coming flying over. And but what's great about that is that you feel nature right in your face. It puts you right in. And I love all that. So I wrote this song. And actually, one of the characters that I mentioned in the song is actually sitting at the back there. So this is my friend Finn is sitting up the back there. Hi, Finn. you sing, I feel so near to the howling of the winds. I feel so near to the crashing of the waves. I feel so near to the flowers in the fields. I feel so near. Okay? So we will. Find me sitting at this table with my friend Finn and my friend John. My friend Murdani tells us stories of things long gone, long gone. And we will take a glass together. Whiskey makes it all so clear. It fires our dulled imagination, and I feel so near, so near. I feel so near to the howling of the winds. I feel so near to the crashing of the waves. I feel so near to the flowers in the fields. I feel so near. That's what you sing. Will we try again? We'll try again. I feel so near to the howling of the winds. I feel so near to the crashing of the waves. I feel so near to the flowers in the fields. I feel so near. The old man looks out to the islands. He says this place is endless thin. There's no real distance here to mention. We might all fall in, all fall in. No distance to the spirits of the living. No distance to the spirits of the dead. And as he turned, his eyes were shining, and he proudly said, go. I feel so near to the howling of the winds. I feel so near to the crashing of the waves. I feel so near to the flowers in the fields. I feel so near. And so we build our tower constructions there to mark our place in time. We justify our great destructions as on we climb, on we climb. But now the journey doesn't seem to matter. Destinations faded out, gathering out along the headlands. I hear the children shout, here we go, global choir. I feel so near to the howling of the winds. I feel so near to the crashing of the waves. I feel so near to the flowers in the fields. I feel so near. This is what you sing on your own. Everybody ready? Here we go. Get a wee mouthful of whatever refreshment you've got stashed beside you there, man. Here we go. Feel so near. Beautiful. Beautiful. I think we should do it again, actually. It sounded with a wee harmony or two. Feel so near. Feel so near to the howling of the winds. I feel so near to the crashing of the waves. I feel so near to the flowers in the fields. Last time. I feel so near to the howling of the winds. I feel so to the crashing of the waves. I feel so near to the flowers in the fields. I feel so near. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed that. The singing was fantastic, as usual, and it's quite. I think it's quite incredible that we can be broadcasting here from the very west coast of the island of Lewis, and we have people already. Jenny's already said to me that there's people from Australia, America, and all over Europe, all joining in together. So it's a great thing. And so I'll leave you with that. Thank you. I hope you're all still looking after each other and staying cheery and smiling like a tatty face. I got a WhatsApp from the tatty faces this morning from Butterstone, and it didn't really make an awful lot of sense. So I'm hoping that they haven't raided my port cupboard while I was away. I think it's very suspiciously like they have done, but it'll come out of their wages. So when I get back. So thanks all for watching, and I'll see you again next week. We'll be back down in Butterstone probably, so we'll let you know what happened. And yeah, but look after each other, stay cheery, and I'll see you further on. Aicheva.